This is extensive.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing this part.
I've got like three different windows open. I had to click streaming, and then I had to click connection, go live. Okay, so it says we're live.
Hello.
All right, there we go. Hello,
Okay.
world.
Hey, everyone.
All right. Hey guys, thank you for joining us. I'm Panda Bennett, and I have an amazing tarot treat for you guys today. My good friend Nick of Malakhim Tarot is joining us today to do a reading for the collective, and I'm so hype about it. I don't get to catch up with Nick a lot because it's what time? It's like morning your time, right?
Yeah, it's 10 a.m. here in Sydney, in Australia.
Yeah, so it's I'm getting ready to go to bed. So we don't usually like cross paths very much. So this is awesome. But yeah, so Nick, go ahead and tell him about you.
Okay, so hey everyone, I'm a tarot reader from Sydney, Australia, and been reading tarot for all up probably about a decade and a half, but more seriously in the last few years. Um, Mostly over Instagram, so you can find me there, but trying to get more active on YouTube. And Panda's been nice enough to invite me here, and um, yeah, because I don't really know what I'm doing on here. But yeah, I think today we're just going to do a bit of a collective reading for the year ahead. So I thought what I'd do is pull maybe just a few cards and see what energy is coming up going into the year ahead.
And the
So
deal that Nick and I made is if I teach him how to do YouTube, he's going to teach me how to do TikTok. So we'll see. You'll have to join us and see how this goes.
well, I'll have to learn TikTok myself. It's getting there, but yeah. So I've got the light seers here. So very nice deck. I'm gonna give this a shuffle. I'll pull just three cards. I'm not really gonna do positions or anything. Just pull three cards going into the year ahead and see what comes up. So just shuffling now. Okay, so I'm happy with these cards. So first of all, I've got two favorite cards in the tarot deck, and this is one of them, the Star. So yeah, the Star for me is really about this sense of purpose. So connecting to a sense of purpose, stars, for thousands of years, people have looked up at the sky, being able to use stars to get a sense of direction, to navigate where they're going. And for me, the star really is that sense of purpose in our life that gives us a direction. It kind of lets us know where we're going. And when you get that sense of direction and purpose, I think a lot of other things start to fall into place. And so in the light seers here, you've got this girl, and there's that thread between her and the star up there. I really like in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there's a couple of details about the star I really like. One is that the woman in that card is naked in a field, so there's a sense of connecting to your sense of purpose and that being able to reveal your true self, being authentic. And there's also, she's pouring out those two jugs in the Rider-Waite-Smith as well, which for me is about finding your sense of purpose, connecting to it, and then that enabling someone to nourish themselves as well as being able to give out to the world as well. So I think there's like this kind of cycle there where it feeds you, which allows you to give more to the world, which feeds you, and it keeps perpetuating itself. So the star is definitely one of my favorite cards. Like I said, sense of purpose and direction. So going into 2021 with this card, we're looking at maybe looking at a sense of focusing on finding our sense of purpose, connecting to that, tuning into it and letting it guide us through the year. And what we've got alongside that is two Wands cards. So we've got Ace of Wands and King of Wands. So Ace of Wands pretty much the aces I see as being the essence of the suits. So it's that raw, untapped energy that's there. It's available for us to use. With wands, you're looking at the fire element. So the fire element is about passion, it's about energy, it's about drive. So ties in quite well to the star as well, having a sense of purpose and being able to channel that and take that passion and drive and that energy being there and being available to be used. So wands is about our energy, but also where we choose to put our energy. So our will, what we decide to put our energy into, and how we're going to use that energy. So definitely about not sitting still this year, taking action, making things happen. And that's backed up again by the King of Wands. So got the King of Wands in the light sea is a very cool card. He's got the lion in the background there. Definitely that that fiery energy, that outgoing energy. You know, you got the lion in the background there. You could associate that with Leo, definitely a fire sign, very outgoing and communicative and social. But the King of Wands is a mixture of that Wands energy. So the fire element, which is, again, passion, drive, and energy. So it's going to be a type of personality that's outgoing. And that's mixed in with the court position of the king. The court position of the kings is, you know, they're the mature male court position in the tarot. So they're very intellectual, decisive, very determined. They're going to be able to make strong decisions. They're going to be able to take action. And there's also leadership qualities there as well. So very strong and outgoing card there, and really backs up that Ace of Wands. So what we've got going into 2021 is this sense of tapping into purpose and being aware of purpose, holding on to that, connecting to it. That girl's definitely connected to that star there. It's not just something she's looking up at. There's actually a thread between her and that star that's keeping her connected, and allowing that sense of purpose and knowing where we want to be going to let us channel that Wands energy, to turn that into our will, to direct it into the actions that we want to be taking, and allowing that to manifest in us embodying the King of Wands. So very strong, decisive personality that is at the same time taking action, getting things done, and perhaps even setting an example or providing leadership through living out our sense of purpose ourselves. So yeah, 3 very nice cards for the coming year. So
that's amazing. So those cards really, did you choose what's your word? Did you choose a word for the year?
No, a word? What's that?
Okay, so I don't know. Everyone else, I saw this all over. I've never done this before. This is my first year choosing a word. And you choose a word that kind of carries you through the year and that kind of encompasses what you want to accomplish or how you want to, what you want to model after. So I ended up choosing, my word was spark. So that's funny that there was the star.
Okay.
Yeah, so my word for the year was spark.
And the fire.
And the wands. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. And so I definitely feel like moving into this year, there is like the star energy, that shining light and moving forward. And it's also, I feel from 2020 to 2021, like we learned so much and now it's about applying it. Like the whole collective, there was this huge awakening, this shift, and like everyone was intaking things and learning, and now it's like that action, like applying it, and like there's that spark energy. And so especially for my own goals and stuff that I want to accomplish, but on the whole I think people are motivated, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And I did a bigger Celtic cross reading on Instagram for the year, and that was pretty much what you were just saying about this sense of 2020 being getting to a point where it's like all this learning, and I feel like 2021 is going to be bringing it together and putting it into action. So it ties in really well with that.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of bright things, a lot of star stuff coming out of 2021. I think a lot of people are going to put everything that you learn to use and into like achievable action, achievable goals. I think we'll see some really beautiful things. I'm hoping for beautiful things
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of 2021.
And I think we've kind of gotten to a point too where a lot of 2020 was like, oh, we've got this pandemic thing that's a bit inconvenient. And so everything got put on hold while we wait to get past that. And I think now we're seeing, okay, we're not necessarily, we're just going to have to keep moving with the way things are and adapt, because it's not necessarily we stay home for a couple of months and it's gone. We're just going to have to start moving again from where we are. So
yeah,
it feels like a very different energy.
Okay, so to close this out, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and just, I will check your guys' frequencies. These cards, this is an old deck, but I absolutely love it. But these cards just kind of tell you what to focus on, or maybe what's missing, what to focus on, what you should be looking for, that kind of thing. So I will just pull a couple here, and then I will also get you guys an angel number before we go. So yeah, 2021, I'm really excited. The energy just feels refreshed. Like, I know we just went to sleep and got up the next day. Like, that's essentially the new year, but it feels new. It feels energized and like fresh. And okay, so we have, oh my gosh, so we have kindred soul, integrity, and diversity. So, so these things are just things to carry with you that you can focus on throughout your year, that upcoming energy. So always like your integrity, making your decisions, in alignment with your integrity. And that always helps you stay in balance, when you're never sacrificing your own integrity. Whether you have to say no, sometimes no is a necessary boundary that helps protect your physical space, your mental space, emotional space. So just always remember that. Also, finding kindred souls, finding people that you connect with, your family members, the people, your community. And sometimes you have to build your own community. Sometimes you have to build your own family, or like your soul family. Maybe you guys aren't blood related, but you can go out and just connections. I think they're going to be very important. I know that connections for me really carried me through 2020. But they're going to continue to be important. And so building your community, finding those souls that you connect with, and yeah, and diversity. I just think that speaks for itself. I just think that honoring diversity, bringing that into your life, it's only going to help you grow, help us grow as a people, as a country, expand diversity in your everyday life, changing things up. It'll only help you be a better person, and just expand your view, your perception of things. I just think that these three things, they ended up being really beautiful and tying into Nick's cards really well, actually.
Yeah, I think too that diversity is interesting with 2021 being a Hierophant year, and like maybe seeing shift around, you know, tradition and convention and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely the right time to open up for more diversity and changes in that.
Okay, so we had one card fall out here, which is funny. I'm just reading. So these are the angel numbers. And for anyone that doesn't know what angel numbers are, they are just synchronicities, like messages from the universe. So like if you buy a coffee and it costs $2.22, or your favorite song or podcast lasts exactly 4 minutes and 44 seconds, you always look at the clock at 1:11 or 11:11, those type of things. Those synchronicities are messages. And so that's what this deck ties into. So let's pull here. That's funny. So you guys got 222. I'm balanced. It says, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. I'm balanced. And then you got 16. I am perceptive. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. You're a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask you to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. So, 16. So I thought that was really beautiful. What a nice reading for the weekend.
Very nice.
That's awesome. So yeah, I think that's all I have. Do you have anything else, Nick?
No.
Okay,
All I
so
have.
Nick is new to YouTube. He's also putting up dancing videos over on TikTok. You can find him I must have messed up his link, but I'll fix it so that you guys can find his YouTube. It's Malakhim Tarot. And also on Instagram, he does amazing lives. Yeah, just he's wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed this and definitely catch up with Nick. I'm sure he'll be back. We're always around at 3 a.m. because that's like normal time your time. Yeah, but I think that's all we have. I don't know how to get out of here, so I guess we're just a part of the internet now. We're just a reality TV show. Okay, I'm gonna try this. So bye, guys. Maybe.
See you
Hang on.
guys.
Nope, we're still here. I can't figure out how to get out of here. Nope, we just live here now. All right, well, you guys get to watch me live my life. Welcome to my basement.